Hi, Dr. Mansi. And can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I am a dermat and I've recently started this clinic. It's only 2 years old now and it's going well.
So, let's start with the most common question that I think even I've had for the longest time. That how do you choose the best shampoo for your hair?
I always tell everyone you should use a mild shampoo. So the four things that I'll say that characterize a mild shampoo are no parabens, no silicones, no SLS, no SLES. So
Okay.
basically this translates into a shampoo that does not lather. If your shampoo lathers a lot and forms a huge amount of foam, it is more likely to have these contents. So if you're using one
Oh.
of those, you should consider switching.
Right, because I think even at home, so my mom got me this shampoo, and no matter how much I rubbed it, there was no foam, and I really thought it's a
I
useless
know सबको
shampoo.
लगता है झाग नहीं आया तो बाल साफ नहीं हो रहा है, but it's actually not
The other way
needed.
around.
Yeah, it's not needed.
Okay, so how much jhag do you think, or how much foam do you think is a good amount to satisfy us as well?
Like a little, when you take some shampoo and put a little water in it and rub your palms together, you'll see a little foam. Most likely now, whatever's there in the market foams a lot and has
Yes.
one of these. Like basically, sulfates are the ones that cause the foam, and they strip away natural oils from your scalp, causing more harm to your scalp actually.
Okay, so basically, you use a shampoo does not foam a lot.
Too much, yeah.
Okay, I think that is definitely helpful. So now, doctor, do you think once I like a shampoo, should I just stick to it permanently, or should you keep changing shampoos?
Actually, keep changing shampoos does a lot of harm to your hair than benefit it. One, you'll because you'll be changing it often, you won't know if the formulation is working for you or not. Your oil glands take 12 weeks to regularize to a change in your shampoo, and 12 weeks is like 3 months. So 3 months is the minimum time you should give to any shampoo to judge how the formulation is working for you. And in the process of trying out fancier shampoos, some friend recommended or it looked good, you try something and sometimes we come to something that is not even working for our hair. We all have different kinds of hair, different kinds of scalp. Someone may have a normal scalp, normal hair, that is very rare. Some people may have an oily scalp, but the ends of your hair become dry, especially for women. So that's why you need to, give your shampoo a while. If it's working for you even after 3 months, you should stick to it.
Okay, that's
Then you should change is when you start getting some undesirable effects in your hair, like
okay. So what are these signs like? When do you think you should stop using a shampoo?
when you notice a change in your hair texture, it becomes more frizzy or tangles more. You need a nourishing shampoo then, something that is hydrating and moisturizing. If your hair is becoming very dull and limp, then you need something that will strengthen them, give you a volumizing effect. So a volumizing shampoo then. And if you notice a change in your hair, like suddenly from before your scalp becomes oily or your scalp becomes dry, that is when you should consider a change.
Okay. So now, is this a myth or a fact? The more expensive the shampoo, the better it is.
I will say it's a myth. Of course, there are, like, you do get good quality at good pricing, but there are enough economical ones also.
So, I doubt we all know it right here, but how should you actually shampoo?
So, before you enter the shower, you should always comb your hair, brush your scalp. It takes away the loose hair that are anyways going to fall. Other than that, it will improve blood circulation to your scalp. So that should be your first step. The second should be diluting your shampoo. Always use dilute shampoo. It lathers more and the amount of product used is also lesser. So that is a win-win. The third is after shampooing, you should always condition. So when you're conditioning your hair, take care not to condition towards the roots, only the length of your hair. like tips to mid length probably.
So, so should boys also condition their hair, or is conditioning only for girls?
Only if you feel your hair is very frizzy and dry, then you should.
Okay, like for boys.
Yeah, even for girls.
Okay, so conditioning is not necessary for
Not
everybody.
necessary. If you're using a gentle shampoo or something which has a conditioner mixed with it, you may not need it.
Okay, and lastly,
And you should always double cleanse, like do two washes whenever you are shampooing. The first is to get rid of buildup and the environmental pollutants that are there on your hair. The second is to actually nourish and work on your hair strands.
okay. Now, when you're shampooing or whenever you're taking a bath, should you use cold water or hot water?
I'll say like lukewarm water or cold water should be good.
Okay, because
Hot water is damaging.
okay, hot showers are always damaging,
Damaging.
but mentally they could be good for
Yeah, you
you.
will feel good, but it's damaging.
Okay, so the damage comes later on.
Yeah.
So, doctor, is this a myth or a fact that should you wet your hair every day?
Each to their own. A lot of times, what happens, especially for women, that wet hair takes longer to dry. Either you will be using a dryer to dry them, or if you're letting them air dry, you may not leave them open, you'll tie them up. So, it causes damage in those cases. Tying wet hair and daily use of dryers. Otherwise, it doesn't matter.